Oh, hi. We're here talking about the week's news. I'm here with Rafe, with Amy, and Philip. And we're just carrying on a few. One particular thing I think will maybe be close to your heart, certainly is mine. Has anyone seen the John Lewis Christmas ad yet? We've all seen it. Now, I think actually, let's put it up here, or if you could, great, and ask us what's wrong with this picture, okay?
What are you looking for?
Something for you.
You're not going to find it.
No, not here.
I don't want a doll.
I want a nose ring. Jewelry. He's a politician. What is coming out? What's happening? Everything's going to be fine. He's healthy. He's amazing. He's a boy.
Come join us.
I can't.
Go to your room.
This is mine.
What's your problem? It doesn't even look good on you. Get out of my room. And you still haven't even found me a gift.
You actually came. Not this face.
Right. So that is the apparently non-woke Christmas ad. You buying it?
Seems pretty woke to me. There wasn't a single man in the bleeding thing could say that, you know. And I mean, it tells you a lot when we're so desperate for a crumb, simply because everybody is white in something that it's now being hailed on Twitter as an anti-woke thing. It's just like, what, anti-woke compared to what? Compared to the Boots ad?
Some Spencer's advert that's mostly black and pushes this actress who's said some very nasty things about white people. Yeah, it does show you, doesn't it, that we're really looking for anything that we could even consider as being neutral. But I mean, I should say I don't really watch the BBC or any mainstream TV anymore. So I only see these things on Twitter.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, and I do wonder if they have the influence that they used to. I do remember kind of 5 or 10 years ago, the John Lewis ad would be something that, you know, people would see on their television screens, and it would be something that you'd remember and talk about. But I don't think it has the influence that it.
I think it's remembered now. These things are remembered now for being particularly egregious and particularly bad, aren't they? And you know, people, they're not reading the 2024 room here, I don't think. I think people really do dislike this stuff massively, and I think it shows.
I mean, you know, look, it's in fact a trivial point, but it's not really actually, because people, this is what grinds people down. You know, I mean, when they watch TV and they say, how come everyone is in a mixed race marriage? How come all the white guys are there for comic relief, basically?
Or they're abusers and villains.
Yes, exactly, or something like that. And I mean, and as you say, in this particular one, this John Lewis one, it's like almost, well, okay, we've met you halfway. It's not going to be terribly well, but we won't have any men.
Yeah.
So you can't have one thing or the other. But I think it is a kind of this, they're very good markers as to where the kind of broad culture, and what people said was, if this is the case, right, and if there are so few mixed race marriages and all of this, why do they keep doing it from a commercial point of view?
Exactly. I think one of the things
this is the point.
Yeah, I think one of the things with Christmas is it's a particular and subtle blending of fantasy and reality, isn't it? You know, there's something about Christmas that tells us something about ourselves, but it's a heightened thing. There is no reality in any of this that they're giving us, and that is why it's so depressing, I think. And that sense of who we are and what we are is just completely devoid.
And of course, it's all part of this ESG sort of thing. Every company has to be seen to be doing good. Yes. So when you have a commercial of 5 minutes and you have 6 commercials or whatever, each one has to tick the boxes, which means you're sitting there and everyone you're seeing is a mixed race person going along. And that's, it's just a cumulative effect that we're forced to sit through each one of them as they go along their tick boxing box ticking exercise. But I mean, look, I'll give some credence to John Lewis. They had Dame Shirley Rose, whatever her name was, the last CEO. She was a DEI hire, completely unsuited for the job, shortest reigning CEO in their history, made the share price plummet. She's been turfed out. And the new CEO, he understands a lot more the retail market. John Lewis is improving by reversing a lot of her woke decisions. And I think this advert is probably done with this chap understanding the need to perhaps slowly return back to some sort of normality. Because the John Lewis commercial, yes, this is crass commercialism at Christmas, but it was one of those moments when people used to get together and watch it because it did create a nice, cozy, Christmassy feeling.
And what would be really nice that you never see is if there was some kind of reference to the Christian story, something that actually
Steady on.
Yeah, well, I know, but that would be, given all what's happened with the Church of England and Justin Welby, it would be nice to see some kind of positive message about our Christian values and British values. But as I say,
We've got the new religion of identity politics. And
Well, you'll probably end up on I'm a Celebrity, Kept Me Out of It, won't you, Justin Moore? When if money runs short. Anyway, thank you very, very much, Philip. Thanks, Amy. Thank you, Rafe. See you next week.